it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to a daily vlog. I haven't vlogged in forever, but I wanted to vlog because I want to talk to you guys today. I appreciate so much. I'll let you talk in just a minute. Let mommy talk and then I'll come let you talk, okay? Lucy hears me vlogging. She has to come. Okay, Lucy, real quick, tell them what you want to tell them.
Hi.
That's all you want to say? Anything else? Okay, we'll check back in with Lucy in a little while. Go play and I'll come find you, or come find me if you have something to say. Every time I start vlogging, she runs in here to talk to you. Anyway, welcome to the vlog. I haven't vlogged in a while, but I want to tell you guys thank you so much for all of the amazing comments we got on our video about us moving, and it really meant a lot to us. It really meant a lot to me. All of your prayers, all of your support. Holy cow, it just brought me to tears, blew me away. I was really nervous about posting that and just being really real and vulnerable with you guys, and you just totally made my day. So thank you so, so much. Y'all, let's be real for a second. I'm just going to tell you something I've been struggling with. Ever since this quarantine, isolation stuff, having the baby, pumping a lot, I've just been kind of feeling down. Not like postpartum depression. I've had that before with Lucy. Nate, could you turn that down just a little bit? Turn it down. Turn it down. But I just have felt in a funk, and I was kind of praying about it and thinking about, like, why do I feel like in a funk? Why am I just feel sad and down on myself, and I feel really bad about myself. And I started thinking that I have just not been taking care of myself. I have been putting everybody first. I have been, you know, every minute of my day is spent pumping or, you know, doing things for other people, and I just have neglected myself. And it doesn't take that much time to care for myself, and then I'm a happier person throughout the day, and I feel better about myself, and then everybody does better. Because as women, this is just the facts that I believe, we are the thermostat of our home. I'm doing this study with Holley. Oh my gosh, it's eye-opening. If you guys have not seen her Bible study she's doing on Facebook, it's called Becoming Mrs. Better Half. It has helped me so much. But one of the things she says is women are the thermostat of your home. You know, you guys know the saying, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And it's so, so true. So the house was like getting away from me. I felt frumpy all the time. I just was having a really, really hard time, mom life, you know. I mean, inside I was happy. I was happy with my kids and everything like that, but I just felt kind of down on myself. Well, I have kind of come to the realization that I need to stop that. So I have started like getting up and getting ready, even though my hair looks a little frizzy today. I did my hair, I did my makeup. I have not done that in a long time. I put on actual clothes with buttons, not just like pajama pants, which I've been living in the last few months. It has helped so much. Another thing I'm prioritizing is getting the house picked up. You guys know, as we're getting ready to move, things are about to get crazy. But when the house is in disarray, when the apartment is absolutely in disarray, I can't function. I cannot function. So I've been just trying to keep things clean, keep things picked up, stay on top of things. It doesn't take that much time, and it makes my mood a whole lot better. So I just wanted to encourage any other mom out there that's stuck in this rut of like pajama pants and no makeup. And if you feel fine with that, then that's fine. That's great. But I was just starting to feel really bad. Like we were all staying in our pajamas all the time. You know, I was turning to food more, of like just stuffing my face with the emotions and stuff, and not filling my body with good, healthy food. Not that I don't still love my, you know, oatmeal cream pies and stuff like that, because I do. But, you know, I just started trying to do better. So it has been helping me a lot. And I'm sure there'll be days where we stay in our pajamas because, you know, that's real life. But the days I can get up and to get ready. Another thing I've been having a hard time with is the baby. You guys know our system, since David's been home, if I'm up a lot in the night with the baby, he lets me sleep in the morning, which is great. And some days I really, really need that. But it has gotten to the point where I've been sleeping till like 10 o'clock. Like I'll get up at I'll go back to bed at like 7 or 8, and then I'll sleep till like 10. Well, by the time I get up and pump, it's lunchtime basically. And I just feel like the whole day goes by, and then I don't have time to get ready, or I don't have time to, you know, wash the bottles, and then we get behind, and then I get stressed out. So just making sure I get up even an hour earlier is really helping. And, you know, some days I may need to sleep, but I don't know, just taking the time for myself. I just wanted to encourage any other mom out there, take time for yourself. You are important too. And you'll be a better mom, a better wife if you do that. Find what makes you feel good. If it's not getting your hair and makeup done, then don't do that. But maybe, you know, go for a walk or call a friend or something like that. But for me, getting dressed, getting my hair done, even though I feel like I need to cut it. It's getting real long, y'all. It's kind of frizzy today. But just doing that helped myself feel so much better. So just a little thought out there for y'all. But today is, let's see what today is. I think it's Thursday. David's out running some errands. Mark is asleep. He's probably going to be waking up anytime now. So I need to get a few more things done before he wakes up. I need to make the kids some lunch. David's out running some errands. We needed a couple things that I forgot at the store, like Lucy's peppers. I cannot believe I forgot that. And Nate needs some more juice. He takes his medicine with juice when we're out. He's also donating some clothes. I went through our closets the other day, not the kids' stuff, but David and I went through our stuff, and I got rid of some stuff that just was taking up space and I didn't ever wear. So he's taking that, checking our P.O. box. He's doing like the little errand-y stuff that, you know, I don't really want to do, and he is good and awesome for doing it. It's a beautiful day, but he's out doing that. And also, our school system have stopped doing their regular like lunch pickup because school's over, but they've started doing their summer lunch program, and I like it even better. So what it is every Monday and Thursday you can come and get food enough for 3 days. Now again, we have plenty of food, but this is a great supplement right now. Some of the stuff the kids like, some of it they don't, and if they don't like it, then Dave and I'll eat it. It'll just help. It kind of helps our grocery budget. Also, helps, what I've heard is it kind of helps the school system get money, because the more people that pick up the lunches, the more reimbursement they get, something like that. And it's just a great blessing for us right now. So you can go on Monday and they'll give you 3 days of food, and then on Thursday they'll give you another 3 days of food. And it's like lunch stuff and snacks. And what it has been, I'll show y'all when it gets home. But what it has been is like lunch, they gave us pizza Lunchables, they gave us little Uncrustables, they gave us goldfish and veggies and stuff like that. So it's been really, really great. We've only done it this one time, but today is Thursday, so he's going to go pick up the next round. And then the place, it was a church. There's like several different pickup locations around town, and it's for anybody 18 and under. So David got the kids each a lunch, or a lunch pack, you know. And the church that was giving out the lunches was also giving adult, like a hot lunch for the adults. So he brought home like spaghetti and salad. It was so nice of them. And again, it has been a great blessing right now to be able to get that. So I'll show you what it is. If you guys have a school system out there that's giving away food, ours isn't income restricted or anything like that. I would definitely recommend doing it and supporting the school system. And those people are working so hard, and it's just, they're such a blessing to us. Okay, do you have something else to say?
My favorite thing is bottle flipping and look at the fridge.
Oh yeah, Lucy put all these magnets on the fridge. Are you spelling out words?
No, I just did it.
Okay. She's also been doing bottle flipping. You guys know when you flip the bottles, it has to land on the bottom, standing up.
It's also a
free flip. She's been watching lots of YouTube. Lots of YouTube videos. Okay, y'all, this is what my sink looks like after a night of not washing bottles. There is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 actual bottles. Plus, every time I warm up his bottles, I have to put it in like a storage bottle. like this. So there's all of those to wash. My pump parts are in there. So during the day, I really stay on top of the bottles, and after one or two, I wash them. But after all night, they really pile up. So I need to wash those. We really, really love the Ma'am bottles. It's the only ones Mark's ever used, but it really helps relieve. I think it really helps get a lot of the air out.
Yeah, baby bottle.
Yeah, Lucy never liked bottles. Nate, we use the Born Free bottles, which I really like those too. But the Ma'ams are a lot easier to find than those, and they're less hard to clean. They're easier to clean than the Dr. Brown. If you're looking for a good bottle, I definitely recommend the Ma'am bottles. We really, really like them. So anyway, I'm going to do this. I don't know what to make the kids for lunch because David probably will be home after they're going to be hungry. So we have pizza in the freezer. We have stuff to make quesadillas. We have chicken. What do you guys want for lunch? They know. Lucy, what do you guys want for lunch? Nobody wants to say. I will just come up with something.
I want chicken.
You want chicken? Chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to tell Daddy to get some more chicken nuggets. I tried to buy chicken nuggets, their chicken nuggets, at the store the other day, and they did not have them. So David's going to go to Kroger. So I'm going to text him real quick. But anyway, we'll check in with you guys. We'll carry you around today. We'll let you guys know how the day's going. And Nate's over there having some computer time. Do you see him? He used his words so good today. He said, "Mommy, can you put in that password to unlock the computer?" I was like, that is really good talking. So he's having a little bit of computer time. So we'll see you guys back in a little bit. After he's done, it'll be Lucy's turn. All right, you guys, the baby's still asleep, so I'm going to go ahead and eat lunch. It's almost noon. The kids' chicken nuggets are still cooking, but I'm going to have leftovers. This is like a burrito bowl on a plate. I wasn't filling the chicken. We had this last night, so I just did like a vegetarian one. There's rice, beans, cheese, lettuce, sour cream, and homemade salsa. And I'm going to eat a few chips with this. It looks so good. I'm hungry. I didn't have breakfast. And I'll show you the kids' lunch when it comes out of the oven. All right, you guys, so the baby's still asleep. He's doing so good today. Let me show you what the kids have for lunch. So it always cracks me up because I follow this person on Instagram, which no hate to them. I love their channel. I love their Instagram page. I'm not even going to say who it is because I don't want to act like I don't like them. But when they show their kids' plates, it's like the tiniest portions. Their kids just don't eat a lot. If they have chicken nuggets, she'll give them like 2. And they're like the same age as my kids. My kids eat a lot of food. This all will be gone. And it is a loaded down, big plate of food. So do your kids eat a lot too? Especially, I don't know what it is, when they're home. I don't hardly show on the lunch videos how much they eat because they eat all of it every time. So anyway, this is what they have for lunch today. Chicken nuggets. I will probably cut these up. They're just really hot. So chicken nuggets, some chips, ketchup for the chicken. Lucy has a little fruit salad, strawberries, cantaloupe, watermelon, and blueberries, and then she has some cucumber. Nate just has the chicken nuggets, the chips, and the strawberries. So this is what they're having for lunch today, and we'll see you guys back in a little bit. When the Mark wakes up, I'll have to get him on camera because he is just adorable. So I'll show you that next. All right, you guys, I have so much to show you here, so I'm just gonna go through it. This is the stuff that they gave us at the school, or the summer lunch program, which is insane. It's so much awesome stuff. So each of the kids got a regular milk and a chocolate milk, 2 Uncrustables, a pack of Goldfish, and a pack of these like cookies, 2 oranges, 2 apples, 2 oranges, these like slushes, which look really good to put in the freezer, apple juice boxes, string cheese, and cinnamon elf grams, and then a pack of cauliflower and broccoli, and then this like corn pepper mix, and then 2 bananas. So that is just awesome. And then y'all, I just went to the grocery store 2 days ago. David had to run in to get juice, and I kept texting him things to get that we were out of already. Oh, like I said, my kids can eat a lot, and we've been going through the groceries. Hey,
We all eat a lot.
But I was telling him, like, there's people on Instagram who give their kids like 2 chicken nuggets and that's all they want. I'm like, our kids would be like,
we need to call the people that didn't cover chicken on their kids' health.
no, like
Feed your kids.
Some kids just don't eat a lot. Our kids do. Like, y'all, Nate. Okay, look, let's walk over here. I just gave him this plate, y'all.
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay. Anyway, so we needed more groceries. That's all there is to it. The Walmart French toast sticks, they have changed them.
They're terrible.
They are so gross. I cannot even tell you how disgusting they are.
How disgusting are they?
They're like really like whole wheat seedy almost, and they're real dense. They're not good. Nate will not touch them, and I tried them too, and they're just nasty. So David got some for him to try at Kroger. They look like the regular ones we like that Walmart, I guess, got rid of. So the Kroger ones and then the Murray's. We'll see which ones he likes.
Oh, taste test.
Yeah, maybe we could do a Nate taste test. I was out of creamer or almost. I don't like to get close to running out of creamer. They did not have the Funfetti, so I told David to get me this extra Dunkin' Donuts one. Sent Daddy in for juice, and he came out with juice. So we have an apple juice, a lemonade, and a grape juice. This was not on the list.
Walmart doesn't have it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's really hard to find these cinnamon roll ones. So he got some of those. I forgot about Lucy's peppers, so we had to get her some peppers. I bought a 2-pound pack of strawberries 2 days ago, and they're almost gone. And then this also wasn't on the list, but we love Kroger ice cream.
And
so
that's a brand new flavor. And since Lucy
mermaid
room, I thought
sparkle. Yeah, Lucy's very excited. This is cotton candy ice cream with blue glitter swirls and candy bits. And then David got some peanut butter candy crunch Butterfinger. That looks really good. We'll have to eat that after Nate goes to bed because he's allergic to peanut butter. Okay. Also, let's come over here. The school lunch people gave us, again, an adult lunch, which is so nice. I was looking in here. You guys already saw I ate because I was hungry. But it's like chicken tenders, a salad, some bread, an orange. It looks like mashed potatoes and green beans. It's really, really sweet, and some cookies.
Oh, by the way, update. They said to come by starting on June 15th, they're going to give each family 2 large crates of fresh produce in the back of the trunk every single time they come.
That is so nice. I saw that the school was doing that a couple weeks ago, but I didn't know they were doing it again. That's awesome. And then, y'all, this is just how good God is. I had a subscriber who's not just a subscriber, she's a friend. I have her cell phone number. We text occasionally. But she texted me a few weeks ago and asked if she could send me some candles. She knows how much I love the Bath & Body Works candles, and we were going through a really stressful time. We had just found out that David had lost his job. She had no idea any of that. But Sarah, thank you so much. I told her after she was so nice and to pick out some candles, I was telling her what was going on, and she's like, no wonder you were on my heart. And God just blessed us through her. So Sarah, I'm so excited for these candles. So this is a white caramel cold brew. Y'all know I love my coffee candles, and it smells just like coffee, like a caramel latte. It's really good. And then this one is the strawberry pound cake. I can't wait to smell these. I told her I loved fruity, summery scents. And then this one is watermelon lemonade, which I know I love this one. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. So Sarah, you are the best. I'm going to save the packaging because I will not get through all 3 before we move. So we'll be going to Alabama with us. So I don't want them to break. And they do such a good job packaging. Okay, so I think that's all of the stuff I've got to put away. The baby is still sleeping. He's going on over an hour and a half. So he's getting a really good nap. Praise the Lord, because he needed it. But anyway, we'll check in. When he gets up, I'll show you him because I know you guys want to see our little baby who is almost 4 months old. I can't believe it. Look who's awake. Y'all, he scratched his little nose. That's what it is. He's hungry. We're waiting for a bottle to warm up. Say, hey, guys. Okay, we'll have to show y'all when he's happier. He's so mad. Look at this boy. Oh. Okay. Look who's happier now after he ate. Hey, Marky. Hey, buddy. Hi. You guys, he loves to sit in his jumper and watch Praise Baby or Baby Einstein, and he jumps. What do you think, bud? Are you happy? Yeah, he's like, Mom, put it on, put it on. Y'all look at his little feet. Look at him jumping. Hello, guys. It's now, oh man, I just had Mark to sleep and now he's crying. Darn it, these kids woke him up yelling. Okay, hold on. That was the shortest nap in history. Y'all. Okay. So it is now 5:15. He was asleep for about 20 minutes. Just laid him down and then the kids started yelling and the dog started barking and he's awake now. I was going to make dinner tonight. Have a ton of groceries as y'all saw, but then we got a notification that Little Caesars was having $3.99 large pizzas. My kids love Little Caesars, so we decided to treat ourselves to pizza. What do you think about that? Y'all, he scratched his nose. I think I told y'all that. So we're gonna have pizza instead, and y'all, I just went ahead and got pizza enough to have leftovers, and they will be so happy. And it cost us $12. We got 3 pizzas for $12. So David went to go pick that up, and I'm just gonna cuddle this guy, see if I can play with him a little bit. Maybe he'll sleep really good tonight. He took a really long nap this morning, and then he's had like little cat naps the rest of the afternoon. So anyway, he goes back to the doctor in a couple days on Monday. So cannot believe how big he's getting. He's a Swedish guy. Even if he doesn't like to sleep when the kids yell. Hey, bud. It's like, guys, I am so tired. Alright, y'all. Kids are playing. I was going to straighten up the house a little bit, but then he woke up. So I'm just going to play with him, put him on his mat for a little while. We're trying to limit the amount of time he's in his jumperoo because I've read it can be bad for their hips and their ankles and stuff. And he kind of jumps on it funky. He jumps like with his foot turned in. So I've been reading about that, and I hate it because he loves his jumperoo so much, but I don't want it to mess up his little feet. So we're gonna try to do other things. I also found out he really likes to sit in his high chair and watch TV or just watch the kids play, and I put some toys out. So that's another good place for him to be, but we're gonna have to really limit the jumperoo for a little while, I think, until he gets maybe a little bigger. So I don't want him to. He jumps with like his foot turned in, and he jumps on it, and it just doesn't seem like a good situation. Nate lived in his jumperoo, and I didn't even know any better, and he turned out okay, but anyway, maybe I'll put him in his high chair for a little while. You want to sit in your high chair? Alright guys, I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. We're going to have pizza. When it gets here, I'll show you if you want to see. It's just Little Caesars. We have a really, really good Little Caesars that always has really good pizza. There's another one that's closer to the church, and it was never as good as this one. It's always really fresh, and it's actually really good. Like, it's just, I don't know if they just make it different there or what, but they put the love into it. So he's eating my shoulder. It's not time for you to eat yet, bud. You guys see all the blonde hair coming in? The ends of his hair is brown, but the very part that's growing is blonde. And I was looking back at his newborn pictures, like just the ones we took at the hospital, and his hair was so dark. It was so incredibly dark. Anyway, we're gonna go play. I'll see you guys back when the pizza gets here. That's a lot of pizza for $12. Let's see what we have. You ate some. Sausage, cheese.
I thought it would have been a piece missing from each one, but I didn't do that. Sausage is actually not that bad. It's pretty good.
I like sausage pizza.
I think the pepperoni's still the best one though.
Yeah, these are. I told them that our Little Caesars actually has really good pizza.
They stepped up their game for sure.
I think it's just depends on the location though, because some of them aren't as fresh, but these are always really good. So anyway, the kids are like, we're hungry, so it's time to eat. And I got Mark over here in his high chair. Look at this boy. Hey, buddy. He loves this moose that Grammy got him. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful man. Is that hand tasty? Is that hand tasty? Oh, that's a good hand, guys. That's a good hand. It's so pretty. Alright, you guys, it's now the end of the night. I got all 3 kids to bed. They've all been going down at the same time the last couple weeks. For the first few months, well, the first like almost 4 months of Mark's life, he would stay up a little bit later than the other kids. And so, really made that evening time long because I was like dealing with him, and then by the time I got him to sleep, I'd have to pump, and then it was bedtime. My kids go to bed right at 8, if not before. Nate was ready to go to bed before 8. They were in bed by like 7:45. Still broad daylight outside. But if they don't go to sleep, they are just pills, especially Nate. And he gets up at like 6 in the morning, so that's at the latest. Normally it's like 5. So if he is not in bed by 8, he is exhausted. He finds the bed, which is awesome. So anyway, Mark has started naturally just going to bed around the same time as them. Sometimes it's like 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after, depending on if he's eating or whatever. But usually he's been going down like right at the same time. And it's made the evening so nice because I can get some stuff done before I have to pump. So another tip to help my mood and my house apartment is to like set the atmosphere the night before, so when I get up in the morning I'm not ill at the world because the apartment is a mess. So I try to at least straighten up, wipe off the counters, set my coffee ready to go, so all I have to do is push on and just pick up the stuff in the floor. There's usually just some like pillows and just stuff throughout the day. Anyway, make sure everything's like the dishwasher's run and all that. That's been helping so much. So then around 9 or 9:30 I pump, and then I can get to bed. Well, a lot of times I'll feed Mark like one more time before I go to bed, but then I can get to bed about like 10:30, 11, something like that, and it's been really nice. Last night I could not sleep for the life of me. He did actually fairly good last night, but the night before last he had like a 7-hour stretch without eating. It was awesome. He woke up a couple times for his passy, but he didn't. I had to like make a bottle and feed him and all that. Last night he did eat, but he went right back to sleep. But I just could not sleep. So hopefully tonight's better. I do feel very tired. Oh, y'all, we have given our notice at the apartment. We had to give them our 30 days notice that we're moving out. We gave that to them yesterday. So we are now less than 29 days from moving out. I don't have one box packed because honestly, there's not a whole lot I can pack up and just let sit here for a month without us using it. And we don't have a lot of places to store boxes. Once I pack a box, it's going to be in our way. So y'all pray for us. I do have peace about moving. As the hardest part is definitely realizing the school situation is going to be hard. Of course, changing doctors, especially with an infant, because you know they go a lot more often to the doctor. We have a doctor in Alabama that we used 4 years ago when we lived there for a few months, and they're really, really great. So I probably can just use them again. But you guys know, like reestablishing who I was thinking too, like, oh my gosh, he's gonna cut Nate's hair and all the things that we're leaving here. It's really, really hard. The hardest is the school. I can't even tell you how much we love their school and how much we love their teachers, especially Nate's teachers that we've had now for over 2 years. No. Yeah, part of kindergarten, first grade, and now second grade. And he would have had through 5th grade if we had stayed, but God knows the desires of my heart, and that my biggest thing with his school is I don't want him to suffer academically. But I also know that the structure of a regular classroom will just not work for him. And so there has to be something in between to, like, I don't want him in a room not being challenged academically because he's super smart, but socially and sensory, he's not able to handle just a regular classroom. So it's just weighing heavy on my heart. I've been in prayer a lot about it, and I appreciate all of your prayers. Every time I talk about it, I cry. That's just like, my emotions are like real raw about the school. It's really hard. I don't know where I was going. Oh gosh, but I don't have anything packed, and I'm overwhelmed. And honestly, the thought of moving with a baby, and oh, my mom is gonna come help us pack and help us move, and then of course I think I told you guys we're gonna be living with them for a little while until we kind of know more about where we're going, save some money and be grounded there. It'll be nice to be around family. Oh man, I am just emotional. I'm an emotional mess right now. Also got like all of the postpartum emotions going on. But I will say, getting up and taking care of myself, that is the focus. I want the focus of this video to be, it doesn't matter if you're postpartum or not. I definitely think that getting up and taking care of yourself and, you know, showering and just making yourself a priority, it's helped me a lot. Choosing to eat good foods. I say that, and then we had Little Caesars for dinner, but and I don't feel as good after eating that as I have been feeling after eating my home cooked meals, but it was a nice treat. But anyway, that's really been helping my mood, and oops. But anyway, David is talking to some friends online, so I kind of have the next hour to just kind of straighten up. I'm gonna wipe down everything and just kind of get everything ready so that in the morning I can get up and I'm not, I don't know, something about like starting your day with the kitchen clean and the living room clean and everything's ready to go. I look forward to waking up more than if it's just a disaster, you know. So anyway, I love you guys. You guys, all the comments and messages I've gotten has truly just blessed me so much. I was going through, I was trying to at least, I read all of them, I tried to heart all of them and respond to as many as I could, but of course my time is really limited with YouTube right now. I'm trying my very best to get videos up. David used to have a computer from the church that he would do some work on at home, and so we had two computers, because we have a computer and then he used the one from church to, you know, he could check his emails and stuff. Oh no, I think the baby's awake. Oh, darn it, I thought he was asleep for the night. All right, let me go put him down and I'll come check back in with y'all. Okay, just put his pads back in and he went back to sleep. He is so overtired, and sometimes that backfires on me. Anyway, we used to have two computers, so if David was working on stuff for church, or looking up resumes or whatever he was working on, he could use a church computer laptop, and then I had the one I had for YouTube. Well, now we're like back to sharing, and it's really hard. Plus, you know, it's just hard for me to get around to YouTube, but I am really trying to make it a priority because it is super important to me. So anyway, when David gets done, I'm going to try to get this video up for y'all, but it may have to go up in the morning. I may have to edit it in the morning. And that's like the hard part of YouTube, is the filming. Super easy, super natural. You just take it with you throughout the day, or you shoot a grocery haul or whatever. But when you have to edit, y'all, the editing takes a while. Editing, picking the music, waiting for it to share off of the software, the editing software. It has to like be put together and upload. I forget what it's called, render. And then you gotta take that and you gotta put it on YouTube, and then it has to upload, and then you have to make your thumbnail. It's a lot of work. It's super fun. I love, actually, a lot of people say they hate the editing process. I really, really love it. It's super fun, but it's a lot of work. So I kind of get bogged down in it. Oh no, it's not him. It's David laughing. Okay, but anyway. Oh, I'm gonna go clean a little bit, and it's almost time for me to pump again. Yay for pumping. I hate pumping. But again, just like YouTube is super important to me, pumping right now is super important to me. Like giving my baby breast milk is super important to me. I did not feel like that with Nate. With Nate, I just was ready to be done. He was on formula. There's no shame in that game. And he was on straight formula after about 6 weeks. But for whatever reason, I just feel very Like, I really want to do as best I can. I think it's just because my last baby, I don't know what it is. I just feel very strong that I want to give him as much breast milk as I can. Plus, like, all the crap that's going around, all the crud, you know, the COVID stuff and everything. I don't know. I just feel a bit like protecting him with breast milk is important to me. He does get like half or about a third formula because I just cannot pump enough. My body hates the pump. But anyway, I need to go do that. Have y'all ever watched a channel called Squirmy and Grubs? That's the new rabbit hole I've fallen down this week. Oh my gosh, you'll have to go check them out. I'll link their channel down below. I'm sure you probably have heard of them, although I just found out about them and I'm on YouTube a lot. It is a interabled couple. So Shane and Hannah, y'all, you will fall in love with their channel. Amazing, and I'm gonna go watch them while I clean. But I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed seeing my little babies. We are so blessed. We have the absolute 3 best and cutest kids in the whole world, and you know, the rest of the stuff is all gonna work out. God has been so faithful. Like I said in the previous video, God has been so faithful to us, and you know, we are so honored to be able to work for him. Like, our job is to work for God, which all of our, I mean, if you're a Christian, you are the hands and feet of Jesus, whether you're making burgers or you are a doctor or a lawyer or whatever you're doing it unto God. And I try to, as a stay-at-home mom, do it for God, do it for Jesus, because sometimes it gets really monotonous, the cleaning and the laundry and everything, and I just realize that this is important work, and what you're doing is important work, and you're raising kids that are going to be adults one day, that, you know, I want them to remember the peace in our home, and Jesus being talked about, and us having a relationship with him, and it's super important work. So whatever you're doing, do it unto God, and then you don't have to worry about what if whatever happens. Like, we work for different churches, but ultimately we work for God, and he can move us where he wants, and he will take care of us. He always has. So no real updates. We still don't have our next church yet. As soon as we do, we will definitely be letting y'all know. We've had a few different, you know, postings and stuff come up that David's applied for, but when we actually get something and something is actual for real, we'll let y'all know, because we won't be able to wait to tell you. So keep praying for us. We love you. If you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all later.